Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, or afternoon, depending on when you're watching this. Today we are going to work on estimating numbers by rounding them. And when we round them, we're going to be finding the quotient, or in this case, answers to a division problem. So let's go ahead and get started. Here we have the number 274 divided by 9. And what we want to do is we want to go ahead and figure out which one of these numbers are compatible with that 9. So if we started first over at the hundreds place, okay, we know that the 7 is going to make this 2 round up to a 3 and change it to 300. Alright? So let's take a look here. 300 divided by 9. Is this possible? Well, let's take away our zeros. We have 3 divided by 9. Can't do that. So let's just go ahead and try 1 0. 30 divided by 9. Well, you can't do that either. So guess what? This 300 divided by 9 is not a compatible number, meaning we cannot divide it with one another. So now since we can't do that one, let's go ahead and look to the next number, and that number is the 7. Alright? So let's take a look at this 4 right here. Is that 4 going to make the 7 go up? Or is it going to make it stay the same? Well, we know by now it should stay the same. So let's go ahead and change this into 270 divided by 9. Now, just like before, I'm going to go ahead, take away the 0, and now I have 27 divided by 9. And we know that equals 3, add my 0 back, 30. That's an example of estimating and rounding and figuring out the quotient. Let's try another. Here's our next number, 1,247 divided by 6. Just like before, let's go over to the very edge number right here, that 1. If we round that, that 2 is going to make it go to a 1,000 divided by 6. If we cross out all these zeros, we have 1 divided by 6. Well, we can't really do that. So let's try 1 0 there. 10 divided by 6. You can't do that either. 100 divided by 6, you can't do that either. So guess what? 1,000 divided by 6 is not a compatible number. You can't do that at all. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that 1,000 divided by 6. Since we know the 1 doesn't work, let's go over to our 2 and see maybe this 2 can be rounded. So let's look at that 4, and that makes it round to 1,200 divided by 6. Well, let's go ahead and take our zeros away, and here we have 12 divided by 6, and we know that equals 2. Then let's go ahead and add our 2 zeros on the end, and the answer to this one is 200. We're going to try one more. Here we have 3,487 divided by 7. Let's check this one out. First off, let's look at the 3 right there. That 4 is going to make it go to a 3,000. We have 3,000 divided by 7. Cross all our zeros off, we have 3 divided by 7. Is that possible? No, you can't do that. So let's try 30 divided by 7. Still can't do it. 300 divided by 7, can't do it. So these numbers are not compatible. It's always our first step to see if our numbers are compatible or not. So then, if we can't do that one, we know the 3 is not going to work. Let's see if the 4 works. So we're going to use this 8 to go ahead and round our 4 up to 5. So now we have 3,500 divided by 7. Crossing our zeros off, we have 35. Hey, 35 divided by 7 equals 5. Add our 2 zeros. You get 500. So ladies and gentlemen, that is estimating quotients by rounding. Thank you so much for checking this out, and I'll talk to you later.